After 60, your face begins to tell a deeper story. It's not just about features anymore, it's about character, softness, and the kind of beauty that only time can shape. But as our facial contours change, whether it's a softer jawline, fuller cheeks, or slight sagging around the chin, it's common to look in the mirror and wonder, is there a haircut that can lift my face without surgery? The answer is yes, and the best part, it doesn't require harsh angles or trendy styles. In fact, the right haircut can do wonders. It can frame your features gently, draw the eye upward, and even make your neck and cheekbones appear more defined. Think of it as a natural facelift, achieved not through tension, but through balance and shape. In today's video, we'll explore 4 timeless hairstyles that do just that. These cuts are not about looking younger. They're about looking fresher, lighter, and more in harmony with the woman you are today. Whether your hair is silver, salt and pepper, or still rich in color, these styles work with your face, not against it. And no, they don't require a blow-dry every morning or a shelf full of products. If you've been searching for a way to refresh your look without losing yourself in trends, this is for you. Let us take a closer look at the 4 most flattering haircuts that make your face look naturally lifted, refined, and radiant at any age. Style 1. The soft layered bob. If there's one haircut that deserves a lifetime award for elegance, it's the soft layered bob. And for women over 60, it does more than just flatter, lifts, refines, and transforms. What makes this cut special is its quiet sophistication. It doesn't scream, "Look at me." It simply frames your face in the most natural way possible. The bob sits right around the chin or just below, with layers that are soft, feathered, and never too choppy. These layers are the magic. They draw the eye upward, away from the jawline or neck, perfect for those who feel their face has become a bit heavier around the bottom. Instead of pulling attention down, it lifts everything visually. The light movement in the layers also adds volume without making the hair look bulky. And because the bob is cut to follow the natural shape of your face, it brings out your best features: cheekbones, eyes, smile. For women with slightly thinning hair, this cut is a dream. It gives you shape and body without requiring teasing or heavy styling products. A round brush and a quick blow dry, or even a soft air dry, can give it a polished look with minimal effort. And the best part, it works for almost every hair type. Whether your hair is silver and soft, thick and auburn, or a delicate mix of salt and pepper, the soft layered bob adds texture and movement that brings your hair to life. Even straight or slightly wavy hair finds balance in this cut. Want to take it a step further? Add a side-swept fringe. It draws attention to the eyes and creates an elegant curtain effect that hides forehead lines without looking too styled. Maintenance is also kind. Trimming every 6 to 8 weeks is enough to keep the shape intact and the ends fresh. And because the cut relies on layers rather than heavy structure, it still looks good even as it grows out slightly. Another reason why women love this cut: versatility. You can tuck one side behind your ear for a softer look. Add a clip or pin for a bit of charm, or let it fall naturally around your face when you want to feel effortless and refined. It's perfect for lunch with friends, a quiet morning reading, or an evening out without ever looking like you're trying too hard. This haircut doesn't change who you are. It reveals you. It doesn't erase age. It embraces it gracefully. Style 2. The long bob. The long bob, often called the lob, is one of the most quietly powerful hairstyles a woman can wear after 60. It's not loud, it's not trendy, but it is deeply flattering, incredibly adaptable, and gracefully uplifting for the face. At first glance, it may seem simple. Hair that falls just above the shoulders or brushes the collarbone. But there's something about this length that creates magic. It offers enough weight to elongate the neck, but is short enough to avoid pulling the face down. It's that perfect middle ground between short and long hair, a sweet spot where movement, softness, and lift meet. The secret of the lob lies in how it plays with natural flow and light. A well-cut lob moves. It bends slightly at the ends or waves just enough through the midsection to draw the eye outward and upward, creating a slimming effect along the jawline. If your face has lost some definition over the years, round the chin, cheeks, or neckline, this style can subtly restore balance. Here's why women over 60 especially love it. It frames the face without crowding it. It hugs the cheekbones and lifts the lower face. It allows for style flexibility. Wear it straight, with waves, or with a side or center part, and best of all, it's kind to aging hair. Unlike shorter styles that may expose thinning spots, or longer ones that add weight, the lob adds a sense of structure without demanding volume. This is key if your hair has become finer, flatter, or drier with time. To enhance the lifting effect, you can ask your stylist to cut the lob slightly angled, shorter in the back and longer in front. This gives the illusion of forward momentum, visually pulling your face up and out in a soft arc. You can also experiment with gentle highlights or lowlights to add dimension. These color variations catch the light beautifully in a lob, especially when styled with soft bends or curls. Styling is refreshingly easy. A curling iron or a round brush can add bounce in just minutes. Or, for a more natural look, scrunch in a bit of curl cream and let your natural wave shine through. And if you want to soften the forehead area, try adding light, wispy bangs, or a subtle fringe. This gently softens the upper third of the face without hiding it and works especially well if you wear glasses. It doesn't lose shape quickly, so if you skip a trim or two, it still looks intentional. Think of the lob as the hairstyle that doesn't fight aging, it flows with it. It doesn't try to transform you, enhances what's already there. And sometimes that's all we need to feel beautiful again. Style 3, the pixie cut. There's something undeniably bold about a pixie cut. But here's the truth. Bold does not mean loud. In fact, when done right, a pixie cut can be the most elegant, graceful, and liberating hairstyle a woman over 60 can wear. Why? Because it makes a statement without trying. It whispers confidence. It frees your face and puts your expression, the real you, front and center. The modern pixie is not the stiff, spiky cut of the 1990s. Today's version is softer, more feminine, and completely customizable. It works with your natural texture, your lifestyle, and your features, not against them. For women whose hair has become thinner or finer with age, the pixie is a secret weapon. It adds shape where volume is lacking. With light layering at the crown, it creates lift without teasing, heavy mousse or constant blow drying. And let's talk structure. One of the reasons this cut makes the face look more refined is that it adds definition to your features. It can highlight cheekbones, open up the eye area, and even give the illusion of a more sculpted jawline. If your face has softened with time, the pixie offers just the right amount of contrast. Styling it is refreshingly simple. You can tousle it with a small bit of styling cream for a casual, fresh look. Smooth it down with a soft brush for a more classic appearance. Add a bit of side-swept fringe or a sparkly clip when going out. The pixie is also extremely comfortable, especially if you live in a warm climate or struggle with hot flashes. No more hair sticking to your neck. No more tangles, just freedom and airflow. And color, the pixie loves silver. Whether your hair is fully gray or transitioning, this cut enhances natural shimmer. It also works beautifully with soft blondes, deep brunettes, or highlights because short hair reflects light more easily. But here's the most important part. Choose a stylist who knows how to sculpt short hair. Pixie cuts are all about balance. The back needs to blend seamlessly into the neckline. The top should have enough movement to keep it lively. And the sides, they should flatter your face, not fight it. If you're worried about looking too edgy, ask for soft layers and avoid sharp angles. You can even leave the top slightly longer to play with shape and texture. The pixie is not about hiding age. It's about reclaiming identity. It's for the woman who says, I've lived, I've earned this, and I want a cut that moves with me, not holds me back. It's playful, it's powerful, and most of all it's perfectly style. 4. The shoulder-length shag for women over 60 who want something a little playful, a little effortless, but still refined. The shoulder-length shag is a revelation. It is modern, forgiving, and most importantly, the shag is not new. It became iconic in the 1970s with its tousled layers and rock and roll edge. But the version we're talking about today has evolved. Today's shag is softer, more elegant, and entirely wearable at any age, especially when it's cut to shoulder length. So, what makes the shag so flattering for mature faces? It's all in the texture and layering. The shoulder-length shag features layers that start around the cheekbones and cascade downward in a way that draws the eye up and out, creating balance and framing the face beautifully. These layers bring bounce to thinning hair and volume to flat strands. And here's the best part. This cut is meant to look a little undone. You don't need perfect curls or sleek blowouts. It allows natural wave, bend, or even frizz to become part of the style, giving you a fresh, youthful, approachable look without looking like you tried too hard. Let's break down what makes it so effective. Face framing layers help soften the jawline and reduce the look of sagging skin. Volume at the crown subtly lifts the overall profile of your face. Longer ends help elongate the neck and give the illusion of height and lightness. Wispy bangs or curtain bangs add softness to the forehead and draw attention to the eyes. The shag is also incredibly versatile. You can style it with a little curl cream and air drying for a natural wave, a diffuser for more volume and definition, or simply run your fingers through it with a bit of lightweight mousse and let it go. It's a great option for women who may be transitioning from dyed hair to gray. The layers blend colors beautifully and soften the demarcation line as your natural hair grows in. Color also plays well with the shag. Highlights, lowlights, or even balayage work perfectly with its layered texture. Light bounces off each strand, giving depth and motion even if your hair is thin or fine. One important note: choose a stylist who understands modern shags. This is not a blunt haircut. It's sculpted. The layering must be seamless, and the bangs should feel feathered, not chopped. Maintenance is also manageable. Because this style is forgiving, it grows out gracefully. Even when it gets longer, the shape holds up and the movement stays soft. And if you love a little personality in your hair, the shag says, "I'm not trying to be anyone else. I'm still evolving. I'm having fun while I do it." This cut is for the woman who wants ease, style, and energy all in one. No rules. No stiffness. Just real beauty with motion. After 60, beauty is no longer about perfection, it's about presence. It's about choosing a haircut that feels right, one that moves with you, lifts your spirit, and honors the woman you've become. Whether it's the soft bob, the graceful lob, the confident pixie, or the effortless shag, each of these styles has something powerful in common. They work with your face, not against it. They don't hide your age. They highlight your strength. So the next time you walk into a salon, don't ask for youth, ask for lightness, softness, lift. Ask for a style that lets your features breathe and lets your soul shine through. Because beauty at this stage in life is not about turning back the clock. It's about standing fully in your moment and looking just as radiant as you feel.